Hi, my name is Linda Ejlskov. I am from the Department of Public Health at Aarhus University, Denmark, and this is a brief recap of our paper introducing empirical tools that we hope will improve the interpretation of estimates from sibling comparison designs. Sibling comparison designs are increasingly used within epidemiology to strengthen causal claims because of their abilities to adjust for unmeasured shared family factors. The key question we address in this study is when an otherwise well-designed sibling comparison study finds a null effect, what does that actually tell us? Because null results can reflect three different scenarios. First, it can reflect a genuine absence of a causal effect, so it was all unmeasured shared family confounding, right? Second, it can reflect that a causal effect or association does exist, but that the design simply cannot detect it due to some underlying methodological constraints, or it can be some combination of these. This study provides tools to help distinguish between these possibilities and helps assess whether or not sibling comparison estimates provides reliable evidence about causal relationships within each specific study context. We use childhood family income and subsequent severe mental disorders as a case study to illustrate the use of these tools. Using Danish nationwide register data, we replicated the approach from a previous study and followed individuals born between 86 and 96, first using population-wide and then sibling comparison analyses to estimate associations. We then used these three empirical tools to help guide the interpretation of the estimates from sibling comparison design analyses. First, we did descriptive checks. We then performed a negative control analysis using pseudo-sibling cohorts, which is basically unrelated individuals that are matched to have the same characteristics in demographics and income as real siblings, but where we know there are no shared family confounding. Third, we assessed the critical period assumption that is implicit in sibling comparison designs of household exposures by examining income measured at different ages across childhood. In the population-wide analysis, we found a strong association with a reduced mental disorder risk per increase in income. And this association was fully attenuated when using a sibling comparison design in line with previous studies. Importantly, we observed a similar attenuation when applying a sibling comparison analysis to income-matched pseudo-siblings who did not share family background, as well as no evidence for a critical period when looking at income and mental disorder risk. There are, of course, several limitations in this study. One of them is that the pseudo-sibling matching approach does require large sample sizes for precise income matching. In conclusion, so while sibling comparison designs are valuable tools, their results do require careful interpretation that must be made specifically within the context of whatever research question they are designed to investigate. The R code are available to help implement these diagnostic tools in future studies. And if you're interested, of course, I hope you read the entire paper. Have a nice day.